Did you see it? Did you see it? The trailer dropped. The trailer dropped for Infinity War. It's awesome. There's so much stuff. I have no idea what's going on. People are dying. Guys going shh like that. Who is he? I don't even know. I'm not even going to bother looking it up. I don't care. Just show me the movie. Anyway, we've got like 5 weeks, 5 weeks left of these movies. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cope. Well, anyway, let's just crack on. Week 13, the countdown to Infinity War. Countdown to Infinity Wars. Countdown to Infinity Wars. Yeah. Hello and welcome to Countdown to Infinity War, where I'm counting down all 17 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies leading up to the release of Avengers Infinity War coming out at the end of April. Everywhere, worldwide. Everybody, go and see it. Last week I was watching, Ant-Man. That was what it was. I was watching Ant-Man. This week was, definitely top 5. Captain America, Civil War. Now, for those who have been watching these videos, you'll know that what I've been trying to do is I've been watching these movies over the past few weeks, is trying to break down and trying to work out, does the timeline of the Marvel Cinematic Universe actually make any sense? So, what I've had to do this week is I've had to make a few adjustments to my timeline, because it turns out some of the facts that have been presented in the past in other Marvel movies haven't quite tied in with Civil War. I'll explain everything later, but first of all, best thing to do is head over to the Marvel Cinematic Universe timeline. Over this way. Okay, so here we have the timeline, and way up the top here is Civil War. So I've said that Civil War takes place in summer of 2016. Now, if you watched a few videos back, you'll know that my original prediction for Age of Ultron was actually in 2020, and that was because of this line.
Family, stability. Guy who wanted all that went in the ice 75 years ago.
So Captain America in that clip says that was frozen in ice 75 years ago. Now, he was frozen approximately 1944-1945, which means that Age of Ultron took place in 2019-2020, if you're going exactly by those 75 years. I kind of slightly amended it last week with Ant-Man, and I moved it back a bit, saying that maybe he was just rounding up the figure, maybe say 73 years, which means that it would have been 2018 instead. But this year, this video, it is confirmed that Captain America doesn't seem to know what year it is. His mind was frozen all those years. He's maybe got some kind of, maybe got some confusion about when it is. But there's a few things that have happened in Civil War. The first of which being the most major, I think, is a line that that Vision has, where he says that in the 8 years since Tony Stark revealed to the world that he's Iron Man, there's been escalating numbers of disasters. Now, we know for sure that Iron Man was set in 2018. So if it's 8 years on, as the Vision says, and I'm going by what the Vision is saying over what Captain America is saying, not only is he a celestial being of great power, and has the Infinity Gem in his mind as well, but also he's been there since the beginning as Jarvis. So I'm taking his word over Captain America. So this Civil War, 8 years after Iron Man, it's set in 2016. Sorry there, Steve. Now this has had an effect on some of the other films. For example, Age of Ultron taking place in 2015, and that would also have a knock-on effect on Ant-Man, which is also set roughly the same year in 2015. We find this out because Zemo at one point mentions that he'd had time to plan his revenge on the Avengers for over a year, so that would be since the fall of Sokovia. just a wee side note as well. We know that it was approximately 6 months before the events of Civil War that Peter Parker gets his powers. Peter Parker gets his powers. So that would have been roughly about the end of it, 2015, beginning of 2016. It is also confirmed by this film that Captain America: Winter Soldier does actually take place more than likely in 2014. Now, I had originally based the date that Captain America: Winter Soldier was set in 2013. I based that on a screenshot of a live feed at the time when they'd sort of managed to apprehend the French terrorist, saying that, and from what I saw, I thought that that was a date. It looked like a date. It said 2013, but going back on it, it's very possible that it's just a bunch of numbers on a screen, and it's probably more likely that Winter Soldier was actually based in 2014. Basically because Falcon says we've been chasing this guy for 2 years. So if they've been chasing the guy for 2 years, it's 2016, then Civil War must have been set in 2014. So I guess we've cleared a few things up on when the movies actually take place. I'm a little bit anxious going into the future because there is one thing in particular that I know about that I'm pretty sure is going to cause our timeline to completely be messed up. But I'm not thinking about that right now. And no, today I'm just going to have happy thoughts. So, and one of those happy thoughts is I'm getting to finally see Black Panther, which I'm super excited about. So I'm going to see that on Saturday. However, I've kind of decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going on holiday in a couple of weeks' time. So I'm going to miss a week, and I'm going to do Black Panther and Thor Ragnarok right at the very end of the countdown to Infinity War instead. So I'm going to see the movie, but I'm not going to review it. So the next time we watch this, it's probably going to be Doctor Strange, which was really good. I'm kind of interested in where that falls in all this. All right, but thanks very much for tuning in. Bye bye now.